Wowza, here comes a wall. You see, you'd have sworn, wouldn't you, that had been built on site. It's a flat-packed office block. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Who'd have thunk it? Yeah. Who'd have thunk it? I'm just going up. Over here. So, who'd have thunk it? So you'd have sworn to God that these panels on this outside edge had been built one by one. And they're not. They're all delivered on the back of a lorry. Ah, you see, that's clever, isn't it? So, well, well, well. Well, well, well. God, that's flown up. That has absolutely flown up. So the Civil Service Hub is actually 10 weeks ahead of schedule. So there's something like 1,000 and odd staff going to work in there. This is the Blackpool Council office block, and there's various other organisations working in it. But that's going to bring loads of people into the town centre, and when they're working in the town centre they'll all go off shopping and doing all the jobs as well. So they'll all go down there into the town centre and onto Tapping Street and whatnot. Amazing. It's quite amazing how it's flown up though, because there's work going on all over in Blackpool. I'm just looking at that black cloud and hoping it doesn't actually drop rain on me. And the next big job is on our right hand side, just round this corner. In fact, there are two big jobs here, aren't there? Because there's the Holiday Inn and there's the tramway extension. And there's also an opening at High Street as well, if that manages to ever get itself finished. Is the fruit and veg shop all decked out ready for trade. And here's the Holiday Inn and, of course, the tramway extension, which is accessed just on the left-hand side here as you cross the road. So that's the station and tram stop end of it, and then the hotel at the top of the site. Looks rather posh, doesn't it? Last time we came up here, the Holiday Inn was all covered in boards and building work. It's looking rather more finished. This is High Street that I mentioned, and that's due to open anytime as soon as they can get the safety barriers in. So apparently it was supposed to be opening round about now, and then the crash barriers are still awaited. This is Bickerstaff House and Sainsbury's. Sainsbury's is having a new reglaze, but that's the subject of another vlog if you come back later. So hopefully High Street will be opening rather soon. It's looking rather marvellous though, I think you'll agree. It's just about done on the outside and they're fitting the inside of it out now. It's on schedule to open at Easter 2024, so that will be interesting. And then High Street, as you can see along there, will be open by then. And the access into the Holiday Inn is via the underpass as well as via the pavement. So I think that'll be rather splendid when it's finished. And you'll be able to catch your tram from the railway station straight down to the promenade. And this, of course, is the new restaurant, which is being fitted out as we speak, looking at the workmen inside it. Very interesting. Be lovely to see it finished. I'm really looking forward to all the work that's going to come to a conclusion next year. Just while we're at the railway station, I saw recently as well that there are proposals for another office block near North Station, similar to King Street, about a third smaller, and a Grade A building, so it's a brand new build. And apparently Blackpool Council are funding the design of it, and the civil service hub has prompted the interest. Now, there's nothing being said yet about exactly where it's going to go, but I reckon it looks like there's a space between this car park and the back of the petrol station. I don't know what you think. And that looks like it could be a prime development site from up here. If you know the answer to that question, pop a comment underneath. If you know where it potentially might be going, be interesting to see whether we're right. That would just finish that corner off, actually, when you look at it, wouldn't it? And amazing how this end of Blackpool has completely transformed in the last 10 years. Looks totally different. That's quite a sight, isn't it? Tower backlit by a reasonably pretty sky and a lovely shiny building. So they're shiny, these new tiles, these new cladding tiles that they put on the new backlot place. So of course downstairs was supposed to be Wilko supermarket, and we all know what happened to them, don't we? But as I said, the council and the operator of the actual cinema have got control of the building now, so they're doing whatever it is that they're doing to fit it out and get ready inside for opening at Easter next year. So it's going to be a busy Easter. There's going to be, thank you. It's going to be, there's going to be lots of things to see and enjoy. And I noticed when I came round to the car park, it looks substantially different. It looks really rather, ooh, tripping up, really rather posh. Funny time of year to be painting. Should have done that in spring, shouldn't they, when everything were clean. Wow, that does look posh. I wouldn't mind betting they're delivering everything through that hole. Wow, Backlot Cinema and Diner. And down here, these guys are getting ready to open Fraser's, and there is signage on the building. I think they might be electricians actually. When I passed earlier, they were putting wires through the wall. There's new signage up for flannels, and it's opening on the 24th of November, which is about a fortnight, I think. Not long anyway, so that'll be interesting. I should be looking around with much interest. Nothing to see much inside other than the lights are on and there's somebody home. They've got the Sports Direct sign up and they've got the flannels sign up. And if I were tall enough, I'd probably be able to see through that gap, so I'm not, so I can't. 24th of November, here we come. But that's really tidied that corner up. It looks such a lot better. Be interesting to see who gets that bottom floor retail unit. Here's the next bit of the Blackpool regeneration jigsaw. It's the new multi-storey car park at Blackpool Central. So this whole area that used to be the site of Blackpool Central Station is all earmarked for redevelopment into the Blackpool Central Entertainment Complex, I think is perhaps the best way to describe it. And this is the kind of linchpin in it, because you've got to build the parking spaces so that the car park can be redeveloped. And that is being handed over to the council, to Blackpool Council, in mid-December, and is on schedule to open at Easter. So all the site officers have been relocated to those porter cabins over there on Bonny Street Market. And now these guys are all getting to the end of what they're building. And then soon, in due course, that will be open for us to take a look inside. It'll not be long. It's another one of the jobs that's going to be finished at Easter. Easter 2024 is going to be quite a big time. I think you ought to get your holidays booked now while you can actually get in. Don't forget to check out our accommodation guide on Visit Fylde Coast. So it'll all be very different when all this gets redeveloped. I haven't heard anything about this monstrosity yet. This is the old police station.
and the court's building at the sides of it. Haven't heard anything about when that's coming down. It will be at some point. Watch this space. When we find out, we'll tell you. I think this is Bonny Street car park, isn't it? So this is the old Bonny Street market here at the back of this fence. So I hope you've enjoyed that little update from all the regeneration that's happening in the town. Don't forget, make sure that you've subscribed and you've done all that kind of stuff. And then when we upload new content, you'll get alerts and notifications, and you'll know that there's something new to watch. So until next time, we will see you later. Bye for now.